Hey there guys, I'm Miltank here, and I've got a Wi-Fi match here versus IceWave44. We're both getting back into battling right now, so anyway, he leads off with a Crobat, I lead off with my Dragonite. We agreed to 2 OUs and the rest UUs, and my Dracometer actually missed, which kind of sucked, and then he confused Ray's, well, he used a confused Ray on me, and that confuses me. But then I don't get hit in my confusion, I just go for the Dracometer, and that's obviously going to be a KO on the Crobat. Sorry, I said Golbat, I meant Crobat. So now he brings in his messed up 69, his Pelipper, and he goes for a Pursuit, which I wasn't really seeing, I just kind of burped there. So I was expecting a special attack, so I got to my Clefable, and he expected Toxic really nicely and goes into his Skarm. So I'm just going to go out in my Mince, who is a Mixed Mince, and he goes for the Stealth Rocks, which really didn't matter all that much. So he predicts the Fire Blast really nicely, goes out into a Kingdra, and unfortunately I don't get the Burn Hacks, which really kind of suck, but thankfully since I am running mid speed, I can outspeed and just go for the Dracometer. That's obviously going to be a KO, because I didn't really want to lock myself in the outrage, because he had the Skarm still. So yeah, Dracometer kills the Kingdra. So now he brings in a Golem, and Golem was kind of a problem, not really though, so I go for an EQ, and I was actually expecting this to KO, but surprisingly, it doesn't, and I was like, what? And then I remember, oh right, Golem has like awesome base defense, I totally forgot. So yeah, he goes for Stone Edge, and that's going to KO me, because I had taken some life on Recon. He gets his lefties, and my DS is kind of at an angle, I'm sorry about that. So anyway, I'll bring in my Hypnotop, and he withdraws out and goes back into his Skarm. I just go for a Mach Punch, and with the health I'm at now, I can't live a Brave Bird, but thankfully Ice has like one of those older Skarms which has a Drill Peck, and so I know I can live a Drill Peck, and I live it relatively good. I can get 2 more Life Orb, I can get 2 more hits in considering Life Orb, and a close combat, despite how much defense Skarm has, is going to take it out, which is really cool. So now he brings in his Pelipper, and I was really thinking I could outspeed this thing, but unfortunately I can't, because yeah, and I totally forgot all about like the close combat drop. I was actually thinking, oh my god, I can live this, but yeah, check out for the Mach Punch there. So now I bring in my Porygon 2, which is actually its debut now. I've never used this before, and he Toxics me, and I'm going to go for the T-Bolt, which is obviously going to KO the Pelipper. And here is where like a kind of stally war happens. This video really isn't all that long, so yeah. It's at 2 times speed. He brings in a Feraligatr. I was really wondering why he didn't go for an oh right, I thought he had Waterfall, but he has Aqua Jet. Stupid. Now I just remember that. So yeah, because this is a Swords Dancing Aqua Jet Feraligatr. So he goes for an EQ, and I go for my Toxic. And I was actually, thanks to the lag on Wi-Fi, I was actually thinking I was going to miss, but thankfully it doesn't. So now he's just going to keep on going for EQs, and I'm just going to go for a Recover here, because I need to get back my health. And sorry if you can't really hear, I'll edit that with iMovie, because that's my only editing software. I know, it kind of sucks. So yeah, 333. That number really like freaks me out just a little bit. So now he goes for a Swords Dance, and I go for a T-Bolt just to get some more damage off on this thing, and it actually does quite a bit of damage to it. So yeah, Toxic is slowly whittling it away, which is pretty good. It looks like even after lefties, Toxic would KO the Feraligatr after one more, and I didn't really, and this was kind of a risk here, switching out to my Dragonite, because I was expecting the EQ, and he does go for the EQ, but the Toxic isn't quite enough to KO the Feraligatr. This was a sliver of health. You can't even see it on there. I'm serious, you cannot see it. So yeah, his Aqua Jet does a lot to me because he's in Torrent Rage, and also he's got a Swords Dance and also Stab. So yeah, he wins the priority move tie, and I just go for an Extreme Speed, and now he brings in his Golem, which is going to die to an EQ. So that was a really great game, Ice. I'm looking forward to more matches in the future, and my last was Sceptile, so yeah, bye.